And thanks so much for volunteering for Techtonica's Curriculum Hackathon. My name is Erin Allard. I'm the software engineering instructor for Techtonica's first cohort, and I'm so excited to have your help with building some of our content. Here I'd like to show you a sample Techtonica lecture. It's not a complete lecture. This is for demonstration purposes only, and I wanted to illustrate for you some of the styling that I use in building these lecture slides. The title page always has in very large print the topic that we're covering, and it will usually include a subtitle. Usually the next slide provides more text information, and it's almost always in the form of bullet points. I try to minimize the text as much as possible, minimize the amount of text as much as possible, to sort of force the students to listen more to what I'm saying and to focus less on what's on the slides. I try to use engaging headers by asking a question, making an exclamation, or introducing a new concept. And you'll see some examples of this throughout this deck. I included this slide to demonstrate call-out text. Here I've used bold teal text towards the bottom to provide new information. Sometimes I'll use red text instead if I want to warn the students about a common error they might get, or if I want to remember to ask them a question about something during the lecture. Code samples always go in outlined text boxes. This is an easy way for the students to recognize what part of a slide is code and what part of the slide is new information. I'll almost always include information with a code snippet as explanatory text. I like the text to be as conversational as possible, so it feels like the students are having a conversation with whoever wrote the slides. Usually images take up about half a slide, but it's okay to take up a full slide if you feel the image warrants it. When the image only takes up half a slide, I like to, again, include some explanatory text so the students know why I've included that image. Here's another example of using both descriptive text and code snippets in the same slide. And just as a little fun thing, I like to include at least one GIF or one video that's related to the content. Here's a last example of combining text and code snippets. And I also like to include a slide for questions towards the end. The final slide usually contains links to online resources students can visit to get help with any of the topics that were presented in this or previous lectures. Thanks again, and I look forward to working with you.